Hello, people of Earth. It's MtG here. I'm back. I'm finally back from vacation, and it feels good to be back to Magic the Gathering. I didn't play for like 2 weeks. It was horrible. I mean, I had a great time, but it was horrible not playing Magic the Gathering. So we're back, and we're doing Gideon's Sacrifice, the Ravnica event. So basically, you build a deck that only has cards from the Ravnica block, which is Guilds of Ravnica, Ravnica Allegiance, and War of the Spark. So what we're doing today is playing a Feather Aggro version. So since we're limited to those 3 sets, we don't have all of the cards that normally kind of fall into this deck, but we've got a lot of them. So of course, it's centered around Feather the Redeemed, which is 3/4 Flying Angel, which is pretty good already. Like that's a decent stat line, except that whenever you cast an instant or sorcery spell that targets a creature you control, exile that card instead of putting it into your graveyard as it resolves. If you do, return it to your hand at the beginning of the next end step. So that's really good, especially in aggro decks that want to cast a lot of spells, like decks that run 10th District Legionnaire. You guys probably kind of know the archetype already. So you go 10th District Legionnaire on turn 2, right? And it has haste. It's a haste 2/2, which is good. And then whenever you cast a spell that targets it, you put a +1/+1 counter on it, and then scry 1. So this card is really strong. It's very good, especially with Feather, where you're able to just get back those spells that you're casting on 10th District Legionnaire. So the main spell we want to be casting is Defiant Strike. This is 1 white mana, and it gives +1/+0 until end of turn, and then you draw a card. So this doesn't give a whole lot of stat boost. It's only +1/+0, but if we play it on 10th District Legionnaire, it does give it a +1/+1 counter, and then you get to scry, and then you get to draw a card. So you scry and then draw a card, which is amazing, right? That's an amazing combo. And then you get it back if you have Feather on the field. It's great. Also, we do play 4 Dreadhorde Arcanist, which is another way to get things back, or at least it's like a one-time recursion, right? So whenever Dreadhorde Arcanist attacks, you may cast and target instant or sorcery card with a converted mana cost less than or equal to Dreadhorde Arcanist's power from your graveyard without paying its mana cost. If that card be put into your graveyard this turn, exile it instead. So, as long as Dreadhorde Arcanist attacks, we can get back a card that's either like 1 mana, like Defiant Strike or Samut Sprint, which is actually pretty good. Or if we've buffed this already, we can play something slightly bigger, like Sure Strike, or potentially even Light Up the Stage. That's a really nice nice way to continue getting cards. So we are going to play 4 Light Up the Stage just to make sure we've got cards to play at all times, because sometimes we do kind of run out. We also play 2 Krenko 10 Street Kingpin. This is not like this is not a Krenko deck. That's what I'm trying to say. It's not a Krenko deck, but Krenko does fit into this archetype pretty dang well, because we want to be buffing him to create a bunch of goblin tokens, and Samut Sprint is like the best way to do that. So you play Krenko on, this is like a turn 4, right? You play Krenko for 3 mana, then you put Samut Sprint on him. He's immediately a 3/3, and then becomes a 4/4, so you attack him with a 4/4, and he makes 4 goblin tokens. That's really good. That's really good. So other things we're playing 4 Justiciar's Portal as a way to prevent our creatures from getting murdered. There are a lot of removal in this, in this format. Like Obnixilus's Cruelty is going to be really bad for us, so we want to have a way to get around that. Sometimes we can just buff our creatures up, like with Samut Sprint. That's not really going to work, but we can occasionally do that, especially with 10th District Legionnaire, because it gets counters. We can buff it to over 5 power, so Obnixilus's Cruelty doesn't kill it, but normally we just want to save our creatures with Justiciar's Portal. And if we have Feather the Redeemed, we do get this card back, so we can keep on using it. So that's pretty nice. We're also playing Sure Strike just as an aggressive card. You can also play Nahiri's Stoneblades instead. Let me find it. Nahiri's Stoneblades is up to 2 target creatures each get +2/+0. So if you're trying to go wide, which occasionally we are, this is going to be better than Sure Strike. But I think in general, Sure Strike is going to be better than Nahiri's Stoneblades because it gives a +3 instead of a +2, and we don't always have multiple creatures that we're going to be attacking with. But this is that's an option, right? This is an option over Sure Strike if you think that's better. So in the upper end, we are playing 2 Chandra Fire Artisans, just because we're going to be running into sometimes people who have a lot of removal that hits our creatures, and we run out of things to play. So we get Chandra in, and this just lets us see an extra card every turn, right? That's very good. So if our hand is running low, if we don't have our Feather out, our hand is running low, we can play a Chandra, and so we get to play an extra card every turn, pretty much. Or we get to see an extra card every turn, which is nice. We also playing Solar Blaze. Now, this is basically, we're playing this for other aggro decks, and sometimes mid-range decks, actually, this is going to be very helpful against. So each creature deals damage to itself equal to its power. You might be thinking, well, that's bad. It's going to kill our own creatures, but it doesn't. It does kill 10th District Legionnaire, because that's just going to happen. But it does not hit Dreadhorde Arcanist because this is a 1-3. It does not hit Krenko because it's a 1-2. It does not hit Feather because it's a 3-4. This is wonderful. Our creatures are going to take the damage, right? But it does not kill our creatures because their damage is usually... no, their power is lower than their toughness. I am speaking out of my butt right now. Their power is lower than their toughness, so it's going to not kill them for the most part, but this will kill a lot of things. Like, most Gruul decks are going to die pretty hard to this, so that's actually kind of nice. One thing we are running that I'm a little iffy about is Integrity Intervention. I like this because it's versatile, because occasionally we do need to kill things and gain a little bit of life against aggro decks, so Intervention can be nice. And Integrity is the main reason we're using this, because it's +2/+2. But the only problem with this card is that it's harder to get back with Dreadhorde Arcanist, right? So when we play Integrity, we're usually going to be playing it for 1 mana. It goes to the graveyard, but then if we attack with Dreadhorde Arcanist, we can't play this because its converted mana cost is actually equal to, I think it's either 4 or 5. I think it's 4. It's equal to 4 because of Intervention's cost. So we can't just play this with Dreadhorde Arcanist, which is kind of lame. But, you know, I think this is worth it to have it in as a 2-of, because it does give us that versatility that we like. Other than that, I think there are other options, though. You could potentially just cut this and play another Chandra or another Solar Blaze or something. I don't know. I think you could also potentially... There's an argument to be made for Deafening Clarion in this deck. I don't love Deafening Clarion because I feel like it hits too many of our creatures. Like, it kills Krenko, it kills Dreadhorde, and it kills 10th District Legionnaire, assuming none of them have been buffed up very much. But the reason we would play that is for the lifelink mainly. You know, I don't know. I think Solar Blaze is better in this scenario, but I think there's an argument to be made for Deafening Clarion. We are running 20 lands. It's a bit low, but since we're going to be hopefully seeing a lot of cards with Defiant Strike and Feather combo, we don't really want to be flooding out ever. This is a very aggro deck. We've got a lot in the 2 slot and quite a bit in the 3 slot, and only a little bit in the 4 and 5. In the 4 slot. This is really a 4. So we don't want to be seeing a ton of lands, but we're going to see a lot of cards with Defiant Strike, so we're going to be drawing a decent amount, hopefully. So, yeah, that's a thing. Another card you could potentially play in this deck is Ryle. Wait, no, you can't, because it's Ravnica. Ravnica set. It's not. That's in Ixalan or something. So there are a lot of cards in this deck that we probably want to be playing that are in Ixalan that are actually going to rotate out soon. So this is fine. Anyway, let's jump into this. I'm done talking about the deck. Let me know what you guys think of this in the comments below. I'm glad to be back. Thank you guys for watching this video, and if you're new to the channel, I welcome you. Please consider subscribing so you can see more of my stuff. And if you're enjoying this, go ahead and drop a like for me, so that will help me out. And let's get some playing in. Yes, we choose the Feather Aggro, of course. So let's go play. I played a couple games with an Afterlife deck, and it didn't really work out that well. I thought it was going to be better, but I've run into a lot of Counterspell decks, actually, which is kind of odd, because Baby Teferi is in this block, and he kind of counters Counterspells. So I was confused by that. I wasn't expecting it, but it happened. I do not like this hand. We need red. To either play Dreadhorde Arcanist or 10th District Legionnaire. So we'll mulligan this. This is much better. So this is a hand we can keep for sure. We can get 10th District out and then another 10th District out if we can. And I like that we go first. That allows us to play a little more aggressive. I'd like a third land. So if we see a land on top here, I'll probably keep it. So they mulligan to 5. I hope they don't just concede, because I'd like to play... Oh, yeah, we keep that. I'd like to play this hand out because it's good. All right, so we can play Sacred Foundry tapped because we don't have a turn 1 play. But 10th District Legionnaire is going to come down hot and heavy on turn 2. I don't think hot and heavy is correct. Okay, Boros Guildgate. I didn't talk about this in the deck tech, but the reason we don't play Boros Guildgate is because it's too slow. We're playing super aggressive with this, and we want to make sure we get, turn 2 plays. You could play Boros Guildgate because it allows you to play it on turn 1 because we don't really have a turn 1 play. Lava Coil, really? Jerk. Good thing we have another 10th District Legionnaire ready to go. Let's, we'll do this. And I think we probably no, I think we probably go attack and then light up the stage. Yeah, I think that's what we need to do. We'll go to attack, light up the stage. I don't want to play Defiant Strike just yet, because I'd rather play it with Feather on the field. But this is fine. We can play it. I'm a little bit worried about getting hit by another Lava Coil or a Shock here on 10th District Legionnaire, which is one of the reasons I wanted to play Defiant Strike, is to get it over the Shock, but it doesn't. It would still die to stupid. I don't know what I'm saying. We'll go ahead and Samut Sprint, so we get a double Scry here, light up the stage. We don't need another one of those, actually. And they concede. Okay, so they got, they were pretty sure they were going to get run down, and I was pretty sure they were going to get run down too. So this is fine. The deck is performing. Oh, yay, we got the Whatley one. All right. We're going to jump into game 2 here. Yeah, I'm glad they didn't concede like right away, because they did mulligan to 5, which sometimes, especially in this kind of an event where you're like just trying to play as many games as you can, you usually want to mulligan fast. Oh yeah, we definitely keep this. We go first, so we're on the play. We get a Sacred Foundry, and then a 10th District Legionnaire. This is... If you're wondering, right now I'm drinking Vietnamese coffee. I went to the donut store this morning and got me a kolache and some coffee. Yeah, let's go ahead and get our planes in. So we have a Feather on turn 3, which is so good. The 10th District Legionnaire followed by Feather immediately is an amazing play, especially with a deck that's looking a little slow here. They got a Dimir Guildgate. I'm expecting like another Dimir Guildgate probably, or I'm expecting them to probably be going toward counterspells. Oh, Grixis. Okay, so they're discovering. They could be doing Phoenixes. That would be interesting. But usually Phoenixes don't run very much black, so yeah, maybe they're doing like a mass or something. Let's just do this. Let's go ahead and get Feather out. I may regret that because I may lose 10th District to a Cry of the Carnarium here, but I doubt it. I think we're going to do all right. Okay. Yep, Cry of the Carnarium. Okay. That's sad. That makes me pretty sad, but we're going to be fine. Let's go ahead and play Samut Sprint just to get the extra damage in. I think we bottomed that. How much damage can I do? Not that much. I need to save my red mana for light up the stage. So we'll go ahead and attack, deal 5, and then we will light it up, baby. There's a 10th District Legionnaire. We like that. Go ahead and end the turn. Yep. So we can play potentially both of these next turn, though probably we don't want to. My guess is we just want to play... Yeah, okay, well, they don't really have anything right now. So we're definitely going to play 10th District Legionnaire and probably just kill them next turn. We kill them fairly easily, actually. Wait, do we? Did we kill them easily? Thought Erasure. We let that resolve, so they remove one of our Samut Sprints, but I think we kill them anyway. Wait, what? Why did you do that? Why? Why was that the card you got rid of? You're just going to die next turn. So we definitely can deal 8 damage. We need a Defiant Strike or another Mountain. That hurts me. That hurts me inside. So we go 10th District Legionnaire. I hate it. I hate that I can only get to 8 damage on this turn. That sucks. We don't need... Yeah, whatever. I'll keep the Mountain on top. Yeah, fine. I actually kind of do need the mana so we can play more. We take them to 1 this turn. I thought I could kill them. We only take them to 1. Darn it. I hate that. We lost our Dreadhorde Arcanist. Oh, we still win. Yay. Okay. They did not have a sweeper. which they needed badly. Nice. What do we get? Shauna, Sisei's Legacy. Alright, let's go into another game. Hopefully we have the same success we've been having, because this is going wonderfully. Feels good. Feels good to be back. Feels good to be back. So if you're wondering, we will be back now to the like regular-ish upload schedule. I generally upload somewhere between 3 and 5 videos a week. I'm not a daily uploader, just because I don't have the time, but I'm as much as I can. So we'll be back to that normal schedule now. Hopefully getting probably 4 videos out a week. I'll say that. And now that M20 is on its way, guys, I am so excited about Magic, like about the core set 2020 coming out. It's wonderful. There's so much cool stuff. Angels, we got angels, vampires. It's so great. Elementals are going to be going nuts all over the place. I love it. I love it. So many Chandras. Darn it. This is bad. It's a slow start for us, which I dislike. Okay. Yeah, we get Feather out because they could have a counterspell. I mean, they might have a counterspell right now. Are you serious? Are you serious? Playing Quench? This hurts me. I've gone up against so many control decks in this. It's so annoying. Why can't you just play like a mid-range or something? I hate playing control with aggro, especially when we get a slow start like that. We didn't see any of our 2-drops. Also, I've played this deck several times, and I've yet to see a Krenko. I've never drawn Krenko. Hey, Dreadhorde Arcanist. That's fun. Let's go and play Mountain. This probably gets countered as well. Please don't counter me. Please don't. Haha. We'll go Samut Sprint. Oh, are you going to Tyrant Scorn me? Don't do this. Don't do this. Obnixilus's Cruelty. Resolve that. I could have Defiant Stricken just to draw a card, but I don't see any point right now. This has been pretty lame so far in this game. We do not need more land. Pass. Pass. I'm sad. So I'm playing Solar Blaze against the like aggro and mid-range matchups, and it just hasn't. I haven't seen it at all. It hasn't showed up. Also, can we talk about the art on this card? Let's see. I may have to move my face. Yeah, let's oops. Let's do this. Move me out of the way. I'm in the middle now. Yay. The art on this card is so cool. We've got the Parhelion like burning zombies to death. That's great. Who wouldn't love that? Who wouldn't love that? Okay, I'm going back. I'm coming back over here. Sorry. Bye Solar Blaze. Can we not draw lands, please? This is miserable. There's 20 lands in this deck, and I've drawn 6 of them already in the top 12. No, wait. Is that right? The top 12 cards? I've only... Yeah, the top 12 cards. I've drawn 6 lands. That's bad. No, I've drawn 7 lands. Jeez. And they've got a lot of mana. They have mana right now for Liliana if they're playing her, which they probably are. Why would you not play her? Okay. You get countered. Potentially, you don't get countered, but you get Obnixilus's Cruelty or something. Yeah, they're gonna try to kill you, right? So I'm gonna wait and play Defiant Strike in response to any removal, instead of, yeah, okay. Mission briefing. Resolve that. They're going to get probably the Cruelty because they don't have any blue mana left. So yeah, they could, I guess, put something into the graveyard that. Yeah, no, they just get the Cruelty, I think. So it's possible It's very unlikely, but it's possible we get out of this by Defiant Strike. Mm-hmm. Go for it, Tyler. Do it, Tyler. Okay, we go Defiant Strike. So we get a Scry, and then we draw a card, so maybe we can get another Defiant Strike. Feather the Redeemed, though. Yeah, I think we just take our lumps with Cruelty. We let 10th District die. We draw the Feather. I can't bottom a Feather in a Feather deck. You just can't do that. It's kind of against the rules, I think. Yeah, and then we play the Feather. And pray for goodies. I'm actually going to hold the Plains for now to potentially bait out a Thought Erasure. If we have 2 cards in hand, they're more likely to Thought Erasure us than if we have 1. So I think Feather probably just dies here. They're looking at Blast Zone. they put 4. They've got 4 charge counters on Blast Zone, and it doesn't hit Feather. Oh, that's sad. I was playing a game earlier where I accidentally did the wrong number of counters on it, and I sacrificed it and it didn't kill anything. It was so sad. Let's go Chandra now. This probably gets countered, but I'd rather this get countered than Feather getting killed. Sinister Sabotage. Okay, Feather could still potentially get killed. And we attack for 3 damage. Yay, we finally get to attack. Potentially deal some damage here. Oh, do it. Do it. Sacrifice your Blast Zone and not destroy anything. Yeah, losing our Chandra there is pretty lame. I don't like that, but it happens. There's the Liliana. There she is. You probably just make a zombie token, right? Really? Really? Interesting. If we draw 10th District Legionnaire, Liliana is dead. Oh, this is going to make me so happy. Please, please give me a 10th District. Ah, no. That's horrible. Darn it. Well, that sucks. Yeah, I'm probably just going to have to concede here. We let them get to the late game. I say we let them. We flooded out so hard this game. I only saw 3 total creep. Yeah, that's a concede. Okay. Well, we finally lost. Let's play one more game. I think I got time for that. I don't know how long this video is. I should probably be using a timer so I know how long I've been filming. You know, these are the things you learn as you go. Learning to use a timer so I don't make hour-and-a-half long videos. Because when I'm playing Magic, I have no idea how long it's been. I don't know. I could just look at the clock like a normal person, but I don't do that. So, okay, we go first, and we get oh yeah, baby. This is a great hand. So we go 10th District, probably into another 10th District if we don't draw a land, but we could go 10th District into Feather. No one even plays this. No one even plays this. Don't be a jerk. Okay, so this looks like Rakdos aggro. We'll go, but since we're in aggro, we've got a pretty good advantage on them because they shocked that in, and we were able to deal 2 immediately. Mardu aggro. Oh, they're going for it. They're really going for it. Hey, let's just deal 2 damage. Play Feather. So Mardu aggro, that probably means they're playing like Cruel Celebrant and Judith the Scourge Diva. They might have a Heartfire right here, which would make me sad because they can sack Gutterbones and kill Feather with a Heartfire. That's not great. No one even plays this. What you got? Priest of Forgotten Gods. Okay. Priest of Forgotten Gods. Priest of Forgotten Gods. Yikes. Yeah, I mean, we just do this. I've got to play this aggressively. They might not block both of these because they need to keep creatures alive to sacrifice stuff, and I could potentially have something. Okay, but I don't, of course, so that was pretty rough. That was pretty rough. My mana restrictions here are kind of lame. I think I need to adjust the mana in this deck because I've run into Mardu Hero. Okay, that's what they're doing. Mardu Hero. Ah, dang it. Dang it. I was not expecting that. Okay, so they're on 7, but they're about to make me sack Feather. After dealing 2 damage to me, they're going to sack Fireblade Artist and Human, and get their Gutter Bones back into their hand. Ouch. This hurts. I misplayed that attack phase last time, I think. But the problem is, I only have 1 red mana source. If I had 2, that would have been a completely different story. Ouch. I don't think I win this game at this point. I guess it's possible if I... How could I potentially win this? No, I think I still lose. That hurts. Let's go ahead and play Light Up the Stage to see what we get here. Yeah, we'll concede that. Okay, that's a hard loss, but it happens. We got a little bit mana screwed there. So, well, I think that has to be it. I think I've kind of outstayed my welcome. This video may be a little long. Who knows? Anyway, thank you guys so much for watching. I really appreciate it. It is good to be back. I love playing Magic, and I hope you enjoyed this video. If you did, drop a like. And if you're new to the channel, welcome to the puts. If you would like, you can join our Discord. I'll put that link in the description below. We talk about Magic. We talk about stuff. Show decks. It's cool. We do some deck measuring contests. It's really great. It's a fun time there. Anyway, thank you guys for watching. It's been a blast, and I will see you in the next one. Peace. Peace.